W7 Live, baby! Wednesday softball. Before church softball event tonight with the Notre Dame Tritons hosting Fox Valley Lutheran. Good afternoon, everyone. Gary Riverman live from King Park on the campus of the University of Wisconsin Green Bay for today's non-conference game between your Notre Dame Tritons and Fox Valley Lutheran. Joining me, W7 intern extraordinaire and the man, the myth, the legend, it is Dominic D'Angelo. Dom, thanks for coming out and got some great softball today.
Looking forward to this one. Both teams craving for a win, and we got a beautiful day in front of us today to play this game after some of the rough weather the last couple of days. So this should be a good one.
Well, I was going to say we're due for some good weather. 77 degrees for first pitch, and little to no wind, a slight breeze. That's about it for today's game. You're watching the 360U pregame show. Founded in 2016, the mission of 360U provides superior softball and baseball training to our athletes to empower them to become the most confident, complete versions of themselves. At 360U, we are proud to be a family-owned business that's passionate about offering the best softball and baseball training for our athletes. Our training environment is welcoming and family-oriented, providing a safe and nurturing space for players to develop their skills. Visit the360u.com to learn more. Quick break message from 360U coming back with today's starting lineups. You're watching Triton Softball on the 360U pregame show. We'll be right back. Here is today's starting lineups. First, for Random Lake. Here are today's starting lineups. First, for Fox Valley Lutheran, leading off at second base is Claire Frang. Hitting second is the catcher, Milena Sokolski. Hitting third at third base, Brooklyn Blobe. In the cleanup spot is the pitcher, Madison Babcock. Hitting fifth at shortstop, Elena Krieger. Hitting sixth in right field, Natalie Brom. Hitting seventh, the designated player, Hannah Butler. Hitting eighth in left field, Olivia Fisher. And hitting ninth in center field, Avery Steffes. Your flex today is number 17, Adele Deppner. So for FVL, Frank Sokolski Blobe, Babcock, Krieger, Brom, Butler, Fisher, Steffes. Now for your Notre Dame Tritons. Leading off is the catcher, Clarissa Peters. Hitting second in center field is Emma Yonner. Hitting third is the pitcher, Addie Simpson. In the cleanup spot at first base, Madeline Hiltz. Hitting fifth is the shortstop, Kaya Waldrop. Hitting sixth at third base, Ella Gelb. Hitting seventh at second base, Ava Massey. Hitting eighth is the designated player, Stella Starry. And hitting ninth in right field is Madison Szyminski. Megan Gelb is your flex playing left field. For the Tritons, Peters, Yonner, Simpson, Hiltz, Waldrop, Gelb, that's Ella Gelb, Massey, Starry, and Szyminski with Megan Gelb as your flex. There are today's starting lineups. Hummingbird Apparel first pitch right around the corner. You're watching Triton Softball on W7 Live.
My name is Abby Garso, and I've been around 360 since I was 11 or 12 years old. When I came here when I was around 11 years old, I didn't know how important the mental game would be to my game. and just improving my mental side and improving my confidence was a huge part in helping me where I am today. Everyone's always encouraging everyone else around here, and just the positive energy, the yeah buds, the good jobs, it's just such a good energy to come into. Things I instruct at 360 are defense, hitting, and slapping lessons. So in those lessons, we'll start with a warm-up, we'll start talking about some mental side, some words of the week that'll help our athletes. And then in our hitting lessons, we'll go do some tee work, we'll do front toss, we'll give you video. Defense will work all around games, depending on your position.
Now it's time for our Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin out on a limb prediction. Dominic, you get to go first. What do you got, buddy?
It's a beautiful day today. I'm thinking there's going to be some long balls hit. I'm going each team is going to hit a home run in this game. There's going to be some hard hit balls in this game. Looking forward to it.
I like it. There is your Orthopedic Associates out on a limb prediction with locations in Pewaukee, Mukwonago, and Brookfield. Avoid lines and meet with orthopedic providers who specialize in sprains, strains, fractures, lacerations, dislocations, and more. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, there is a difference. Coming up, Hummingbird Apparel first pitch. You've been watching the 360U pregame show. 360U is the go-to destination for softball and baseball training. Ready to get started? Go to the360u.com and book a new athlete lesson. These lessons are for softball and baseball athletes of any skill level who are new to 360U training. This lesson will help find the training schedule that best fits your needs. Visit the360u.com. Thank you for watching the 360U pregame show. One more message from 360U. We'll be back with your Hummingbird Apparel first pitch. You're watching the 360U pregame show on W7 Live.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
Injuries can happen at any time, and when they do, head to Ortho ASAP, a faster, less expensive option than urgent care. No appointments are needed, so you can be seen immediately by our specialists. Part of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Welcome back. 360U pregame show on W7 Live. Jerry Whipperman and Dom D'Angelo live from King Park on the campus, UW Green Bay. And, Dom, I got to tell you right away, I did a little studying on both teams, and I think the Tritons got their work cut out for them today against a really solid FVL team, especially with Madison Babcock on the circle, the freshman having just a fantastic year. This just continues the gauntlet of what we were talking about off camera, the final stretch run for the Tritons. Thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. They got a huge stretch coming up. They played against De Pere on Monday, did Notre Dame, and they got this game that was originally supposed to be played yesterday. Weather issues moved to today. They got Bayport, a doubleheader on Saturday, looking even further ahead, but they got Seymour on Friday. They have another big one coming up tomorrow, so they're in a huge stretch here. And like you said, Fox Valley Lutheran comes in 13-6 overall in a really good Northeastern Conference. So no short challenge for Notre Dame this afternoon.
But at the same time, Tritons, certainly the team continues to come along. You can see progress, year over year with this team. And, what are your thoughts on the kind of the growth of this team this year?
It's definitely been a step in the right direction. You think about where they ended the year a season ago, so much progression from a lot of key contributors. They didn't have any seniors last year, at least that I can recall off the top of my head. So everyone has been in the program. It's been another year of familiarity with Coach Hermes. And 8-11, it may not look the best on paper, but when you look at some of the opponents that they've played in a really good FRCC again, it's nothing to shake your head at. This is a legit softball team.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you can see on the screen right now, the Foxes are having their own pregame right now with the. Let me see who we got here. They just caught the fact that the camera moves in the dugout, so they're just getting into that right now. Who do we got down there? Number 17 for FVL. That is Adele Deppner. I believe she's conducting the interview here. And that's number 12. That's Olivia Fisher, who's being interviewed right now by Adele. What do you think's going on down there right now?
I don't know. I think they might be discussing what their favorite. They got a bag of Fritos with them, so maybe they're discussing favorite pregame snacks. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm jealous about the Fritos. I got to tell you, I'm gonna let's see if we can
Zoom
hone in on
the
the Fritos here.
Look like those might be chili cheese. I'm gonna go with.
They do look like chili cheese Fritos. That's 15. Hannah Drager enjoying the pregame snack here of chili cheese Fritos. Now, keep in mind, this is our first ever softball game with FVL, so all this is new to them. They really, truly have no idea what's going on. Madison Babcock knows because she's been following us for quite a while, but the rest of them, I think they're kind of just in the dark on what's happening. Madison will send them the link after the game, and then they'll go back and be able to see themselves. So let's see so they're going to do what we call tracking the camera here. They look to make sure the camera actually moves. That's 12 and 14. So that is Olivia Fisher and Madison Babcock. And now with enjoying the Fritos here, who do we got? That's Drager, I believe. Hannah Drager. See, we could talk hard-hitting softball, but this is way more fun.
I'm going to say, they're committed to this bit here.
I like it. I like it.
That's good.
I like it. I like what's happening. Oh, chili cheese fingers, not good. How do you get those off before you go put the glove on and go? Or do you just go with it? Do you just roll with it?
Do you have like a wet wipe or something in the dugout with you? Or?
You're watching the 360U extended 360U pregame show on W7. See, now we're following her. See if she picks up on it. Okay, she does. She sees. That's 15. That's Drager. We'll be back. Take a look. We'll be back. This copyright telecast is presented by the authority of W7 Productions and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express consent. W7 Productions. We're still awaiting first pitch. We're about 5 minutes behind now at this point, but able to get some inside softball looks here from the dugout of Fox Valley Lutheran. I don't know what the Tritons are doing over there. It looks pretty empty. What do you see? Any activity in there, Dom? Okay,
they've got like a circle ritual going on in front of the dugout. See, this is the thing with Notre Dame. They've experienced all of this before, so they may not be.
It's not as big a deal to them, right? I mean, they've kind of, they've been there, done that, seen all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can. I like them to see the light on the camera. Then they know that it's really, that it's really on.
And it's not an illusion.
Right. And again, there's no audio in our cameras, in our dugout cameras for a lot of reasons. Player privacy, coach privacy. I mean, that's pretty standard stuff. Most coaches request that, which I can understand why. They don't want to give out strategy, and also, coaches have to use a lot of different tools in the tool bag, right, Dom? I mean, and not all of them are for public consumption. And, you're not talking about 6-year-old kids anymore. You're talking high school kids, high school athletes. Yeah. And sometimes they need a little more encouragement to get them to do what they need to do.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Whatever works. This is 17 again. She's kind of the star of the show here, this number 17. That's Adele Deppner. And the Tritons have taken the field. So with all that nonsense out of the way, we are just about ready for softball. Notre Dame, Fox Valley Lutheran. Tomorrow, I'll be at Allen Kulwicki Park in Greenfield for New Berlin West and Pius Catholic. And then and Connor will be probably back at Colburn Park tomorrow for Notre Dame and Pulaski. Friday, I'll be at Fondy for Hortonville Fondy, and then Saturday, doubleheader day for Connor at Colburn Park with Notre Dame and Bayport. Here we go. Hummingbird Apparel first pitch coming up. And it's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. This one foul. This is Frang leading off. Claire Frang for Fox Valley Lutheran. Carla Schmidt checking in. This one's hit down the line at first. Step on the bag, 1 up, 1 down in the first. I think the issue was we only have 1 umpire, so we got somebody filling in on the first base side. I don't know if that's a coach or a parent or he doesn't look very official, I would say that. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the first. This is Melina Sokolski. Here's the 0-1. Tried to check her swing, did not. No balls, 2 strikes on Sokolski. Here's the 0-2, hit down the line at third. Gather, throw to first, in time. The temp umpire, Dominic, is quite demonstrative on his calls, which I kind of like the energy.
I like it a lot here. This is going to be fun to watch, especially if there's a close play at first. Like, he's going to be emphatic with what the call's going to be.
This dude, if he isn't already, needs to go get certified as an umpire. 2 outs, nobody on for Brooklyn Blobe. First pitch, ball, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. This one hit to left. That's going to drop for a single for Blobe. 2-out single for Brooklyn Blobe. Today's broadcast is powered by Jolly Good Soda. Visit jollygoodsoda.com, enter your zip code, and you can find the nearest Jolly Good retailer near you. Also, check out their website for some great apparel. And make sure you use the promo code for the girls when you're shopping at 17% off all merchandise. Jolly Good Soda, we put the pop in Wisconsin. 1 on, 2 out in the top of the first. And here is Madison Babcock. Chilton and Sheboygan South just getting underway at South today. Babcock takes the first pitch in the left center, and that's going to hit off the wall. Coming around third is Blobe. She'll score. And that is a Bay Area Granite and Marble double for Madison Babcock. Just a freshman, Dom. She's special.
Absolutely. Hit that ball with some serious power out to left center field. They're able to get the first run of the day for the Foxes.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Blobe. Can't see the number. Get that to you in a second. Addie Simpson on the circle. This one hit down the line at third. Gelb has it, flipped to first to Hiltz, and that retires the side. 1 run in the first for the Foxes. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, a runner left, half an inning in. Fox Valley Lutheran 1. Your Tritons coming up. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Sportsmanship doesn't stop when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in. Respect, character, dignity. Your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and have been since it began. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions.
Bottom of the first, 1-0. Fox Valley Lutheran on an RBI double from Madison Babcock. Fix TV provides live streaming recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. Bottom of the first, Clarissa Peters to lead off for the Tritons. First pitch to Peters, swing and a miss, strike 1. Madison Babcock on the circle today for Fox Valley Lutheran. Here's the 0-1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Peters hitting .338, on base percentage of .411, 22 hits in 65 at bats. Had 4 hits against Hartford back on April 27th. 4 for 4 from the plate in the Tritons win over Hartford. 2-1. That one missed. 3 balls, 1 strike on Clarissa Peters.
See if Coach Hermes gives her the green light here to swing on 3-1.
Right in there, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a look at Madison Babcock from Fox Valley Lutheran. We are at King Park at UW Green Bay. This one hit to center, going back, and nice catch in center field by Steffes. And that is the first out of the first. Well, that was a nice catch, Dom.
Yeah, really nice ranging play. That was maybe a little looper hit to center field there, but nifty glove work there.
Could have been trouble, but Steffes closed in and reached up and made the play. Now, Emma Yonner. Got a little video from Emma in our pregame. I told her I was going to do a video, and she kept just standing. I was like, Emma, say Triton softball's coming up next. And she just smiled. I'm like, Emma, I'm doing a video. She's like, oh, a video. She's like, okay. That one fouled off.
You talk about someone who's had a big year this year.
Monster year for Yonner. And, she's just, scraping the top of the iceberg, right, in my opinion. 0-2 on Emma. This one fouled off. Yonner hitting .433 with an on-base percentage of .457, 29 hits and 67 at-bats, including 10 doubles and 2 triples and a homer. So over 29 hits, 13 are extra base hits. That one outside, 1-2.
Safe to say the sophomore slump has not been a thing for her.
No, and her homer came against a Schwabenon back on April 20th, so it wasn't against, a cream puff pitcher. It's a Schwabenon. 1-2 on Yonner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is the second out. 2 outs, nobody on for Addie Simpson. Simpson also having a great year. .491 from the plate with a .565 on base percentage, 26 hits and 53 at bats. That's impressive.
Especially when you consider what she does on the mound. She's starting this game today.
Right. 0-2 on Simpson. 2 outs in the first. Here's the 0-2. Right down Broadway, strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Tritons in their half of the first. We've played 1. Score remains Fox Valley Lutheran 1. Notre Dame nothing. You're watching W7.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
Bottom of the first. No matter how large or small your construction project may be, SBS Plumbing is your go-to. Why work with us? It's simple. We're the best. And our process is the best. Our attention to detail, second to none. Plumbing every home as if it were our own. Visit sbs-plumbing.com. 1-0 Fox Valley Lutheran in the top of the second. First pitch from Addie is a strike. This is Natalie Braum to lead off. Sky to the left field. Gelb under it and makes the play. 1 up, 1 down in the second. Fox Valley Lutheran, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Notre Dame, 0s across the board so far. Big thanks, Matt Koenig, athletic director, and of course, Scott Hermes, head coach at Notre Dame, for having us. We appreciate it as always. Also, big thanks to the folks at UW Green Bay for letting the Tritons come out and play here today in a soaked Colburn Park. So always great to be back at King Park. 1 ball, no strikes on Hannah Butler. That one inside. You may notice a little swaying of our sideline cameras, our first and third base cameras. That's because they're on a net here instead of a fence, so it kind of gives and takes with the wind a little bit. 2-0 inside. Three balls, no strikes on Butler. I'm sure she'll be taking here from Simpson. That went in there, strike. Hey, did you know Hummingbird Apparel works with over 200 schools in Wisconsin with in-house design, in-person delivery to ensure no shipping fees? Hummingbird Apparel can't be beat. Visit hummingbirdaapparel.org to learn more. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike. Nice job by Addie coming back to get to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes,
Yeah,
1 out.
really struggled in the first little part of this plate appearance to find that strike zone. It's bounced back nicely.
Simpson, 17 pitches and 12 strikes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first in time, and that is the 2nd out. Great job by Simpson coming from 3-0 to get the strikeout, and that is the 2nd out. Of the 2nd.
Yeah, Simpson showed a little bit of frustration, maybe a little bit with the strike zone on the first 3 pitches there, but was able to regather herself and come back with a strikeout.
No balls, 1 strike on Olivia Fisher. Oh, that one, the other side of Fish. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Simpson ready, swung on, down the line at left, but foul. 1-2. At Bay Area Granite and Marble, we have lasting relationships with our customers through trust, competitive prices, customer satisfaction, and a rejuvenating transformation of each customer's project. Visit BAGM.com to learn more. Bay Area Granite and Marble, proud sponsor of W7 for the girls. 1-2 with 2 outs. Addie gets the sign, and here is the 1-2. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Addie's got a kind of a pitcher's temperament, right? I mean,
yeah.
Not a lot of patience up there. I mean, get your stuff ready and let's go. I'm ready to go. Probably, eats the same meal before every game.
Seems like a very...
Wears a certain pair of socks.
Yeah.
3-2.
Very ritual-oriented
yes,
person.
This one hit to left. Gelb under it and makes the play. And it's 1-2-3 in the 2nd. We've played 1.5. Your score on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Fox Valley Lutheran 1, Notre Dame nothing. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
Bottom of the 2nd, 1-0 Fox Valley Lutheran. Pretty clean so far, Dom, in this one.
Yeah, very well played through 1.5 so far. Maddie Hiltz is at the plate right now.
Hiltz, another one that's really come on this year as well. Swing and a miss for Maddie. Hitting .364, on-base percentage of .375, 16 hits and 44 at-bats, including 3 doubles and a triple, as well as 20 RBI for Hiltz. She had 7 RBI in 1 game. That was April 9th against Sheboygan South. That's impressive.
That is.
Jayla Harder did that on Tuesday for Random Lake. 1-2. That one fouled off. With locations in Pewaukee, McWanago, and Brookfield, avoid lines and meet with orthopedic providers who specialize in sprains, strains, fractures, lacerations, dislocations, and more. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, there is a difference. 1-0 Foxes in the bottom of the second. This one popped again, foul and out of play. That hit the top of the press box here. And Hiltz will do it again. There is no job too big or too small for all Wisconsin Tree Services. We offer year-round services for your home or commercial properties, including tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, forestry clearing, emergency storm cleanup, and much more. Visit allwitreeservices.com. And I'm just going to tell you guys what I tell our South viewers. Put the skill saw away. Those days are over for you. Call these guys. Call my friend Ryan Yonner. Let them come, and they're professionals. They're bonded, insured, 28 years of experience. You got trees messed up all over your property. Get them out there. They'll take care of it for you. And you know what? They'll do it at a really, really good price, too. Strike 3, and that is the first out. Here in the bottom of the second. I think Connor's got a tree over at his property he wants to get rid of. I'm going to talk to Ryan, see if we can get them out there to clean that up for him.
There you go.
Bottom of the second, 1-0 FVL.
That's why I said I didn't. When you were saying it, I tried it, and I was like, nah.
And here is drip drop, Kaya Wall drop. Speaking of having a year, 370 with an on-base percentage of 491. 17 hits and 46 at bats. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled off. 5 homers for Drip Drop this year. Have a year, huh?
Yeah, seriously. Talking about drip dropping one over the fence.
19 RBI as well for Kaya, and she's scored 19 runs. Here's the 0-2. Almost plunked her, 1-2. Babcock came in high on that one, high and tight.
She's another one of these players that feels like they might be ritual-oriented with how active she is in the athletic scene.
Yep, totally see that. One heck of a basketball player. She'll get her choice whatever she wants to do at post-high school. 1-2 on Kaya, that one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sun Prairie East and Madison East. La Follette just underway. 2-2 with 1 out. Babcock ready. And here's the 2-2. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Couple long plate appearances for the last couple of Triton batters, and you just feel like that favors the hitter the longer that bat goes, right?
Babcock, 25 pitches, 17 strikes. 3-2, hit right up the middle, base hit for Kaya Waldrop, a 1-out single. And now 1 out and 1 on. And here is Krieger. Beg your pardon, Gelb, Emma Gelb. Looking at my wrong sheet here. Emma Gelb at the plate for the Tritons. Gelb hitting 279, but on base percentage of 404. One great thing she does, takes a lot of walks. 7 walks this year for Gelb. 10 RBI. 12 hits and 43 at bats.
How good of a golfer she is. It's no secret she's got a good eye.
They both are. Emma and Megan both just fantastic golfers. Headed for second and in there. Drip Drop takes second.
That takes away that double play ball
Sure
as
does.
well.
No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Now a single will score Drip Drop and get us tied up. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up foul side of third. And out of play. Got a good look at Sokolsky chasing it down. The catcher, nice effort. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. In the bottom of the second.
Babcock's done a nice job throwing strikes to all batters to this point. Very few high ball counts.
Here's the 0-2 to Gelb. That one outside. 1 and 2. Babcock gets the sign, and here comes the 1-2. That one missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that one just barely missed the bottom of the strike zone there.
Look inside the Triton dugout. 2 and 2. Swung on. Long throw. Safe. It was a nice play by Krieger at shortstop, but she threw it off her back foot and wasn't able to get much on it.
Yeah, not a lot of power trying to make a long throw all the way across the diamond. And not only that, Waldrop ends up at third here, so a big RBI chance here.
So we'll see if the Tritons can take advantage of it. First and third with 1 out.
Of course, with a runner on first, too, you always got to be worried about ground balls potentially turning into double plays.
Don't be surprised to see Gelb take off. There she goes. Throw back to third. They're going to let Gelb take second. Tried to get drip drop napping. No luck. Second and third. With 1 out.
Tried to catch Kaya sleeping there, and with, you know, the high level athlete that she is, it's going to be hard to do that.
Not likely. Now Ava Massey. Wanakee and Watertown just underway. That's a fun one. Where's Wanakee been in the news all week this week? They're probably ready for a break. No balls, 1 strike. 1 and 1 now on Massey. Ava hitting .326, on base percentage of .446, 15 hits and 46 at bats. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ava Massey. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. One thing, Dom, is Notre Dame gets on base a lot. I mean, they really do. They really do a great job of getting on base. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and they tried to throw down to first, or to third. It goes into left field, and Kaya Waldrop scores. So it'll be an error on the catcher. Milena Sokolski, and as a result, Kaya Waldrop scores, and Ella Gelb moves over to third. Stella Starry at the plate. That was strike 3 on Massey. So Starry at the plate now. Designated player today. Stella hitting .227, on base percentage of .404. Here's the 0-1. Big cut and a miss.
One of the few lefties in this Notre Dame lineup is Stella Starry.
Yep. 1 homer for Starry. That was back on March 28th against Oshkosh West. Here's the 0-2. That one high, 1 and 2.
Yeah, going back to that last error by the Foxes, just a little bit of a slip on the throw there because that one ended up into left field and allowed Waldrop with ease to get to home plate there.
Babcock ready, trying to get out of this inning with just allowing 1 run. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and she does just that. But the Tritons get 1 back, and we've played 2. Your new score on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Fox Valley Lutheran 1, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Top of the third inning is presented by Bay Area Granite and Marble. Bay Area Granite and Marble is one of the largest and fastest growing stone fabrication and installation companies in the Midwest. Visit www.bagm.com to learn more.
Now for today's play-by-play, Dom D'Angelo.
Dom.com works too.
I was gonna say Dom Dominic. I don't know why. I wonder where that was going. Somewhere in the left field, Dom. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Screaming liner there.
But you know what? Lane Grindle did that today in the Brewers game. So I guess, if he does it, I guess I'm okay to do it too.
There's a bunt put down. That's rolling fair. Simpson will make the play. That's out number 1 in the third. So Steffers trying to put down the bunt there. So 1 up, 1 down for Simpson. Gave up that RBI double back in the first. Swing and a ground ball foul down the first base line. Next offering is just a bit upstairs for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch is in for a strike. To Claire Frang. Frang, the left-handed batter, wearing number 8. Facing the right-handed pitcher, Simpson. Next offering is outside, ball 2. Now one back to the pitcher, Simpson. Routine 1-3 put out there. That's out number 2 of the inning. And this game being broadcast on W7. Just a reminder, Fix TV provides live streaming and recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. Last pitch from Simpson was in for a ball. Second one is in for ball 2 to Skofrisky. Two-0 pitch, ground ball to the third base side, playable across the diamond in time. Gelb makes the throw, 5-3, put out. We play 2.5 here at King Park. 1-1 ball game on W7. We'll be back after this.
Kane's a very lonely place. I came to Orthopedic Associates because I had a ruptured disc in my neck. I needed to get it fixed as soon as I could. Life immediately following the procedure was better. I have 3 young boys. I coach their sports. I play their sports with them. So just the joy in life came back. The pain was gone. The entire standard of life became better.
Back here at King Park, 1-1 game on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. From business signs to office signs, Image 360 New Berlin's expert team focuses on delivering superior quality graphics and displays while ensuring they meet your time frame and budget. Visit image360newberlin.com.
Zipping right along through this game, Dom.
Not too bad for starting a tad late.
Nice pitcher's duel between Simpson and Babcock so far.
Say Babcock, 40 pitches thrown. Through the first 2, 27 have been called strikes. And a bit of a wild play in the last half inning, which allowed the Tritons to get on the scoreboard.
Conversely, Simpson, 35 pitches, 23 strikes, so pretty close.
Big swing and a miss dealt there from Babcock. With Madison Saminsky, right-handed batter at the dish. That one just misses outside, ball 1. And Gary, in a pitcher's duel, any small mistake like we saw in that last half inning can really come back to hurt you.
It comes down to little things for sure, and that throwing error really did that for FVL.
Nice play made there by Blobe at third base. That's out number 1.
Both teams 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far. FVL 1 in the first, Triton's 1 in the second.
Back to the top of the order now, and Clarissa Peters. Takes first pitch down for ball 1. Triton's in their blue uniforms today. Fox Valley Lutheran in their all black. Next pitch is outside. Why are we talking about apparel? Well, because Hummingbird Apparel, unlike large companies like BSN who make you sign contracts and are a 2 to 3 month turnaround, Hummingbird Apparel have no contracts and are typically a 2-week turnaround on all orders. Visit hummingbirdapparel.org to learn more. That one fouled down the left field line.
That was a rocket from Peters. About 4 feet to the left, and she's still running.
That was the first strike to Peters from Babcock. Next offering, trying to lay down a bunt. That one goes foul.
What a leader she is for this team, Dom, the senior Clarissa Peters.
Absolutely.
You know, she does a lot of stuff people don't know about, for the team, for Coach Hermes to get things ready. She's very involved in the program and really committed.
2-2 pitch to her here. Ground ball
Nice.
up the middle, a base hit. So Peters is aboard, a 1-out single. And being one of the few seniors on this team, just that calming presence in the dugout as well to some of the younger players.
Right.
And there are a ton of them on this team, as we've documented.
Here's one of them. Emma Yonner.
Runner goes. Throw down to second is going to get away from the shortstop Kruger, and Peters will be safe at second, a stolen base.
She came off the bag after she got there and had to scramble back to get her hand on second base as they were coming after her. Nice job by Clarissa in getting there and then the wherewithal to get back to the bag.
0-1 pitch on Yonner. Check swing. She went around.
Just light it up, Em.
Yonner struck out back in the first inning. RBI chance here. She's got an 0-2 count to work with. Hot fly on the infield, and Babcock will take it herself. That's out number 2. One on, 2 down. Addie Simpson coming to the plate. One of the best hitters in this lineup has a huge opportunity here in the bottom of the third. Takes the first pitch down low for a ball.
Struck out her first time up. 5 strikeouts for Babcock. Through 2 2/3.
Big swing and a miss there from Simpson. Count evens up at 1-1.
Put in the comments where you're watching from, who you're watching. Love to hear from you. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. That way you get notified every time we go live.
That offering from Babcock in for ball 2. Simpson trying to help out her own cause here, trying to drive in a run if she can get a hold of one. Ground ball, second base side, that gets through, a base hit. They're going to send Peters. Throw to the plate is cut off. That makes it 2-0 Tritons. An RBI single for Simpson. Notre Dame takes the lead. Good swing of the bat there.
Sure was. Great contact. Frang almost had it, just skipped off her glove in the right field. But it was hit right on the button.
Maddie Hiltz takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Swings at the next offering, popped up first base side. It couldn't make the catch. There was Deppner.
Yeah, Deppner and Sokolsky both gave chase, but a little bit out of their range.
Let's go 7, load early.
See if the Tritons can keep this inning going. That little 2-out rally.
I went upstairs.
Quick hands here, Maddie. Hands right to the ball.
Next pitch from Babcock, down low for ball 3. Hitters count now, Gary.
See what she can do with it.
3-1 pitch is fouled back out of play. Full count, 3-2.
Base hit ball 4. Stay aggressive, 7. You got this.
Hiltz trying to keep this inning going, an inning that has seen the Tritons already tack on a run. Takes a called strike 3. And that's out number 3. That's how the third inning comes to an end. We have a change on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. It's now 2-1 Tritons. They lead it after 3. Back to King Park on W7 after this, as always, powered by Jolly Good Soda.
If you had a choice,
Yeah?
would you rather every time you make a joke have to make a gun with, but it would make the sound of a gun? Or every time you make a joke after you have to wink and it makes a ding sound. Like,
You're dead.
What would you rather?
I want to wink.
You want the wink?
Yeah.
So show me what your wink, then we'll
Oh,
see what that looks like.
Do it. Wait, I have to just. Come on,
Tell me a joke.
Hey!
Okay, give me one more. There we go. All right.
Top half of inning number 4, 2-1 Notre Dame is the score from King Park. First pitch from Simpson is in for a strike. To Blobe. Next offering down low, ball 1.
Blobe scored the lone run for FVL back in the first.
Swings and pops that one foul out of play. That one may have caused some damage. Wow.
Crashed into something.
Holy cow.
It's like a sound effect. You hear breaking glass and stuff.
Oh,
It was almost
man.
like that.
That could have caused some plumbing issues, and SBS Plumbing is owned by a master plumber. So there you go. If you
There you
need
go.
plumbing issues, they have 25 years of plumbing experience, as that one is grounded to the shortstop wall drop, makes it for play for out number 1. SBS proudly serves the Fox Valley and the surrounding areas, plumbing every home as if it were our own. That's a good slogan to have there. Visit www.sbsplumbing.com. So 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Simpson dealing a gem so far in this one. Fires in a strike to the pitcher Babcock. That one just misses outside. Ball 1. Beautiful day here in Green Bay.
Couldn't ask for better. Uh-oh.
That one
Lunker.
may have hit her, yep.
Well, I guess that's one way to stop her from getting hits, right?
Yeah, so, huh? So she will kind of gingerly walk down to first base, check in with her coach. I would say rub some dirt on it, but this is a turf field, so you can't really do that.
Right. Courtesy runner in for Babcock, the pitcher.
Ready at 2.
At the dish is Kruger. Runner's going. Throw down to second. Will be not in time. Tag applied just a tad late. Looked like a good throw from Peters. Couldn't quite make the play. Hey, with it being nice weather outside, we all know winter can really leave a mess in your yard. Snapped trees, broken branches, ugly stumps, and so much more.
You got it. Getting out, girls. Getting out. Ready, here you go.
Next pitch is taken for a ball. You need to get your spring cleaning going, and there's no one better than All Wisconsin Tree Services. Visit allwitreeservices.com to get started. That's something that was a project at my house over the weekend.
Well, I hope your dad's not trying to fix it. Call Ryan Yonner. Man, that's what they do.
This pitch taken upstairs, ball 3.
It's a big job.
Sure is.
You got neighbors' property to deal with. You
That's
got
more the
property lines.
That's more the problem, yes.
Be careful with that stuff. You don't know what you're doing.
Little looper hit on the infield. Diving attempt by Massey won't go anywhere. This is going to score a run. Throw to the plate will be in time. A little bit of a hesitation there from the pinch runner there. It would have scored with ease had
That's what
she
I
just
thought.
sent.
I'm surprised that they got her out. I don't know if Massey stumbled or tripped or something. It was kind of an awkward approach. I don't know if she just lost her footing or something on that field, which is very possible.
So Kruger ends up at second. That one nearly gets away. Nice catch by Peters. Batter is Brahm. Ground ball foul down that third base line. That one fouled back out of play. So we talked earlier about in a pitcher's duel, some of these minor things can come back and be the difference in the game. That would have tied this game at 2.
Yep. It's a big turn there.
That one just misses outside. Ball 2. 1 on, 2 out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball. Shallow left field. Coming in is Gelb. She'll make the catch. Puts out the fire in the 4th. 2-1 Tritons on top of the Foxes from Fox Valley Lutheran. W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be back right after this.
Wearing the black sweatshirt here as opposed to the traditional jersey. And it's kind of a different thing, right? I mean, I guess I'm used to baseball, but the kids all put on jackets and coats, and they're all different. And one's wearing a purple jacket at shortstop, and someone else is wearing a black sweatshirt here, and that I can deal with. But Annalise Glaue showed up at her last at bat wearing like this full-length coat. I mean, it's like a coat that you'd wear to church or something. She went up to bat with wearing it. It was just the weirdest thing.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here for the bottom half of inning number 4, 2-1 in favor of the home team, Notre Dame, on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Big swing and a miss there from Kyle Waldrop. Count evens up at 1-1. So look at Babcock, who's pitched a nice game so far. Giving up 2, only 1 earned. That one fouled out of play.
Tell you what, Waldrop got that off the end of the bat. If she gets that in the meat of the bat, watch out. It was good contact. It was just the end of the bat and a little bit early. Tell you what, I'd be terrified to be on the pitcher circle with Kaya Waldrop at the plate.
Yeah.
I would be terrified.
I'd be terrified to, like, if I'm competing against Kaya, that's not going to end well for me. That one fouled out of play.
Exactly.
There's a look at the Triton dugout. Very cool, calm, and collected are Scott Hermes' crew.
Yeah, they do things the right way.
Sure do. Waldrop takes downstairs for ball 2.
Big thanks to Scott and Tammy as well. They've been just such great advocates for W7 and what we do, and just tireless in their help supporting and promoting us, and we appreciate it more than I hope they know.
That one a called strike 3 on the inside corner.
Oofta.
So Waldrop is out number 1 of the 4th. Gave a little glance back at the strike zone before heading back to the dugout. That brings up Gelb.
Don't blame her, Dom.
No.
I don't know that I blame her on that.
Gelb grounds one through the left side, a base hit.
What a great piece of hitting from Ella Gelb. Took that ball, turned on it right away, right down the line.
So the Tritons are aboard. First hit of the 4th inning is sponsored by Fix TV, which provides live streaming and recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV, and Gelb put a nice fix into that swing to get a single. That brings up Ava Massey, who tried a bunt attempt and missed it foul.
Final score, Menominee Falls 9, Wauwatosa East 8. Almost an upset for the Red Raiders against a really good Falls team.
Big swing and a miss there. Polar opposite of this one, 9-8. We've got a 2-1 game going here.
Tosa East, a lot of hard luck losses this year. A lot of close losses and just games that haven't gone their way.
Next pitch to Massey, inside for a ball.
Of course, their basketball team went to state under Mary Merg. Mergatron, as we call it. Mergatron had a great year with those girls, and they'll be back as good as, if not better than ever, next year.
Swing and a miss from Massey, and that's out number 2.
I talked to coach at FVL before the game, and I said, give me your 30-second, spiel on Madison Babcock. And she said, you know what, there's a lot of things I could say, but one thing I will say is this. She said, yesterday, this is just an example of who she is. Yesterday, we had an optional hitting and lifting day for all softball players. It was 2 seniors in Madison that showed up.
There you go.
And not to knock anybody else, that's not what this is about. This is just about showing her work ethic. She said, she really has a passion for the game. She just loves the game itself and loves being part of it and loves being out there and taking the ball and just doing what she does, which, of course, she just loved to hear that.
Yeah, that's a commitment right there, which is what we're all about. That last pitch was a called ball, ball 2. Still a Starry swings and fouls one into the protective netting. And we may have a little bit of freezing with the camera momentarily. Starry pokes another one foul.
Wouldn't be the first time, Dom. Sure won't be the last. I always say I'm more surprised this stuff works than when it doesn't. I'm waiting for Stella just to get a hold of one here.
Yeah. Real good pop in that bat.
Oh!
Tried right there, but struck
Great
out
pitch, high fastball.
on a high fastball, to your point, Gary. So the Tritons leave one stranded in the fourth, but they still get the advantage on the MS360 New Berlin scoreboard. It's 2-1 Notre Dame. Coming back after this, you're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
Welcome back, top of inning number 5. 2-1 Notre Dame on top of Fox Valley Lutheran. A good game going so far from King Park. Glad you could join us. Tom D'Angelo, Gary Whipperman on the call.
Little tip of the cowboy hat there to Connor Du Bois, Mr. W7 North himself. That was from when he was down in Tennessee. He sent me that picture, and we, of course, decided to go boot scooting with Connor for that. They did some line dances down at Nashville. Oh, nice catch.
What a great catch by a charging Hilton foul territory. That's out number 1.
Great play by Maddie Dom. She really did a nice job. Went after it right away and did a little basket catch there on the foul side of first base.
Had to underhand it as well.
And that's, again, just what you were talking about. It's not the 3 big things. It's the 14 little things.
Ground ball to third, playable. Throw not in time. Gell bobbled it just a little bit, and that bobble gave enough time for the batter, Fisher, to reach safely.
By the way, we now do have 2 full umpires in the field. I still like that other dude, though.
I kind of liked it,
I kind of like the energy, the excitement, the enthusiasm. Yeah. I hope he is a WI official. If he isn't, he really should be.
Yeah, he was giving a good vibe. Throw down to second is going to be in time to nail Fisher. Nice throw from Peters there. Good tag applied. That's a quick out number 2.
Yeah, nice throw by Clarissa, right on the money. I think the runner, Fisher, was surprised the ball was there waiting for her.
Count even up at 1-1. Don't forget, coming up after the game is our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game interview. That's coming up immediately after the final out in the 7th. Ground ball to Massey. And that's
that's how you do an inning.
Very quick 1, 2, 3. Top half of inning number 5 for the Tritons. They've got the lead and they're coming up to bat. After this, you're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 5.
2-1 ball game in favor of the Tritons. Madison Babcock still on the mound for the Foxes.
I got to tell you, Dom, I'm really impressed with Notre Dame and how they've really held their composure throughout this game. And, you know, sometimes you see those big crazy innings where you get, 2 or 3 errors and things kind of fall apart. That has not happened with the Tritons today. And again, just showing slow, steady, consistent growth. It's not an overnight process. It takes time. It takes over and over the course of the year. And I think you're really starting to see the fruit of that now for the Tritons.
Definitely coming of age right before your eyes there. That one fouled into the net. Another reminder, Hummingbird Apparel offers expert in-house design to make your vision for your team's apparel a reality. Visit hummingbirdaPparel.org to learn more. Looking for the freshest gear, that's where you go. Big swing and a miss there. That's the first out of the inning. So Saminsky goes down on strikes. Back to the top of the order, and Clarissa Peters, who had that nice throw down to second to catch a runner stealing in the top half of the frame. That one down low.
Peters 1 for 2 with a run scored. She scored 1 and Drip Drop scored the other. That's your 2 runs.
Swings and pokes that one foul into the netting. Yeah, one word that comes to mind with Peters, I think, is versatility, right?
Yeah.
Very versatile player, and with the area's largest selection of natural stone and quartz, coupled with skillfully trained and experienced craftsmanship, Bay Area Granite and Marble is able to exceed your expectations because they are so versatile. There's a base hit up the middle from Peters. Visit BAGM.com to learn more. Right on cue, a single.
2 for 3 for Clarissa. Little maybe an insurance run here, Dom, for the Tritons if they can navigate around, get her around the bases. We'll see.
Well, they've got a dangerous hitter at the dish to try to do that, Emma Yonner.
Here's the thing with Yonner, too, and you know this. I mean, it's very rare you're going to get her to go 0 for 3 in a game, and she's 0 for 2 now. You got a feeling she's going to pop something here.
Quick hands out, Emma. You got it. Pick it up the middle.
Babcock got her to strike out and a pop out in the infield.
Takes that one, called strike 2.
Just like the machine. Let's go.
Babcock 4 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, and 10 strikeouts for Madison Babcock.
Load early, hands back.
That one inside, the ball gets away. So a free base will be taken by Peters.
So have a little fun up there, Yonner. You got this.
So Yonner in a 1-2 count. Swings and a miss. So Yonner goes down swinging. That's out number 2 of the inning. Peters standing on second. Eddie Simpson takes the first pitch outside for a ball. That's kind of a fun cheer that they do every time she comes out to the plate, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
Some originality. Gets ahead of the count here. 2 balls, no strikes. This would be a huge win if Notre Dame can hang on and win this one over.
Sure would. Boy, you got that right.
Over a very good Foxes team. That's a called strike.
By the way, want to let you Notre Dame fans know that W7 will be covering Notre Dame Triton softball in the postseason this year. As far as they go, we'll go with them. So after the regular season, when regionals start, Notre Dame softball on W7.
Simpson pokes one down the first base line, and that's how the inning will come to an end. Slow roller, handled by Deppner with relative ease to put out the fire in the 5th inning. Still 2-1 on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be back right after this.
It gets to the point where you have to start giving up sports, then you know it's time. I would highly recommend Orthopedic Associates. I had a full knee replacement. By 3 months, I was water skiing again, playing hockey. I have no pain. I just feel like I have a whole new life again.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Miss Scott Softball. I'm Callie Krieger. I'm Abby Garso, and W7 is for the girls.
We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got it!
The top half of the 6th inning is sponsored by All Wisconsin Tree Services. There is no job too big or too small for All Wisconsin Tree Services. We offer year-round service for your home or commercial properties, including tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, and forestry cleaning, 24/7 emergency storm cleanup, and much more. Visit www.allwisconsintreeservices.com. Addie Simpson still on the mound. Breaking pitch goes downstairs for a ball.
Simpson, 5 innings, just 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, no walks and a strikeout. Doesn't overpower a lot of people, Dom, but crafty and good placement on the ball and able to get a lot of ground outs.
Next offering from her outside. Ball 2, yeah, has to be very pinpoint with the accuracy.
Yeah, good. She has really good placement.
Yes.
For sure. And Peters does such a nice job behind the dish. Her and Waldrop and Starry, all 3 of them are really good catchers.
That one nearly hit the batter, Frang.
Yeah, last thing I'm going to do here is put anybody on. Frang is 0 for 2.
Showed bunt there, but takes called strike.
But if you're the Tritons, this is a dangerous inning, Dom. You got the lead off 1, 2, 3. So Frang, Sokolsky, Blow, but then Babcock and Krieger if any of them get on. So it could be a tough inning. Got to get these first 2 though. That's key. And that's not what you want to do right there.
Yep, ball 4. So the leadoff runner is aboard.
And if you're FVL, it's just about getting runners on base right now, not about anything else. Just get them on base, and then we'll see what happens. Final score: Kaukauna knocks off Oshkosh West 2-0, and I believe that may be their 100th win in a row.
They don't lose often, do they?
The last time they lost was in May of 2021. That's the last time they lost a game, regular season or postseason. And in their history, they're undefeated in the postseason. Every time they've went undefeated at state. Every time they've gone to state, they've won the gold ball. Going for their 4th in a row this year. We know what that's like with the Triton basketball team.
Sure do, yep.
But I'll tell you, the scores for Kaukauna are not what they were last year and the year before. You get a lot of 10-run rules. You get a lot of close games, which is concerning, but also it just speaks to Kaukauna and their ability to close things out and still win those tight games. I mean, that's a skill right there that they have. And I've always said it about this team. 90% of their wins are before the game starts.
That one back up the middle, a base hit for Skokeski. Hard turnaround second there from Frank. She'll slide in back safely.
If Yonner throws that to second, she's got her out.
Definitely.
But she was already in mid-throw when Frank slipped. But if it's a half second later and Yonner throws it to Massey, that's an out at second.
So we were talking about that big inning potentially coming for the Foxes. They may have something cooking here. 2 on, nobody out. And Blow the batter in the box. Swing and a soft liner. That's going to be... I don't really know what the call's going to be. Wow, how about that?
So it's, it's unconventional to say the least, but you get the out, and it's
a double play.
It's a double play.
So they're ruling that Waldrop caught that, and then I think.
Did she catch it though?
I don't. That's kind of I think what Frank was thinking as well, because if that's a call to hit, she's got to get over to third, and that's why she came off the bag. Fly ball center field. Yonner will have it drop right beneath her glove.
Don't throw that to third. you go home with that one.
Yeah.
Nice job by Gelb at third base to rescue what could have been a disaster on that throw from Yonner.
Holds the runner at third.
We're going to get a courtesy runner for Babcock. That was Madison Babcock on the hit. Going back to the previous play, Dom, I don't know that Waldrop caught that ball.
Yeah, it's a tough ruling there from the ump.
I mean, we'll take it, but, you know, I don't know.
Nice block there from Peters.
It looked like she dropped it. And then to your point, I mean, what's the call here? Well, when she dropped it, you throw it a third, and then you get the force out, and the runner's on first and second. But if she caught it, that's an out right there. And then they got the runner going from second to third because I don't think she knew what to do. Because I don't know if she knew it was a catch or not.
I don't even really know that the umpire really knew what the textbook correct call was. On the field, obviously a little different, but meanwhile, 3-0 count here.
I wouldn't mind seeing Clarissa go out and just talk to Addie a little bit and just calm her down a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Big spot here, 3-0 count.
There you go, nice pitch. Again, big thanks, Matt Koenig, athletic director, Scott Hermes, head coach, and UW Green Bay, the staff here for having us out. Appreciate it.
Ground ball.
Oh.
It's going to be a tough play. Everyone is going to be safe unless they get him at second. Safe at second.
I'm not a big fan of makeup calls, but that may have been a makeup call.
I agree with you there. So with that being a makeup call, now knots this game at 2. 2 outs, 2 on, top half of the 6th.
Now you got to throw this other stuff in the can. It's over. It's done. You got to get this third out to keep the score tied up. Forget what's happened before. It doesn't matter.
That one fouled out of play.
And the good thing with the Tritons, as you've said, because they're a young team, they should be able to do that. Just move on. Go to the next batter. What's happened has happened.
Upstairs.
And especially as a pitcher, this is where you got to have a short-term memory. You got to have amnesia. You just got to move on and focus on the batter at the plate.
Definitely. Speaking of that, the plate Braum is there, right-handed batter. Swing, a fly ball, right field.
Oh, nice play by Szymanski.
Puts out the fire in the 6th. An interesting inning, to say the least. Foxes get one on the scoreboard. They knotted at 2 on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Tritons have a bit of work to do. They're in a tie ball game with a very good FBL club. We'll try to do it after this. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Got me into cycling about 15 years ago. After I was injured and the cartilage started to wear out in my left hip, is that I just became sedentary. Orthopedic associate took such good care of me. I went in one day, came home the next day. 9 months after my hip surgery, I did a 150-mile bike ride. It's just been a great experience. I'm back doing everything that I was doing and more.
Today's game is presented by Bay Area Granite and Marble. With locations in Appleton, Swamico, and Wrightstown, Bay Area Granite and Marble is your best choice in the Fox Valley. Visit BAGM.com to learn more. Madeline Hiltz leading off the 6th for the Tritons. That one might hit the press box again.
Hiltz kind of like Yonner we talked about earlier, Dom. 2 strikeouts and 0 for 2, so do is definitely the word for Madeline here.
0-1 the count. Tough take there. So Babcock has given up 2 runs on the scoreboard. Only one of those will be earned. One of those was credited to a error by the catcher, Skolkeski. Ground ball, third base side, foul. Very well played game between these two clubs today.
Final score, Chilton 15, Sheboygan South 0.
Hiltz takes a ball outside, count even up at 2-2.
Be huge here for the Tritons to get this leadoff runner on. Anyway on, that's the key right now.
Swing and a miss. That one's in the dirt. And they're going to throw it down to first just to make sure to complete the strikeout there. That's out number 1.
I think he called it foul. Yeah, I think it was a foul. I think she tipped it. I think it was a foul.
My mistake.
So no outs yet, and still 2-2.
2-2 count.
No, I thought the same thing, but it looked like she just got a piece of it.
Swings and misses at that one. No question there. Hiltz is retired. That's the first out of the 6th. Kaya Waldrop, big game player coming up to the dish here.
This is where you see one of those signature drip drop homers with Airy on the video.
That one skied towards shallow center, going out and making a tough catch was Krieger, my mistake, over the shoulder grab.
What a play. Elena Krieger, nice job back to the home plate. That's not an easy catch to make, Dom.
Absolutely not, ranging out into shallow center field. Very athletic move there. That brings up Ella Gelb. Takes first pitch outside. So 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th here, Gary. What are you thinking if you're Gelb here?
Well, again, I'm just looking for any way on to try and get something started here in the 7th. And again, I'm not going to be too anxious to go after one of Babcock's pitches. If she wants to throw him out of the zone, I'm going to let her, and I'm going to just try and get on first base and see if my teammates can pick me up. Massey due up next. It's been feast or famine for the Tritons at the plate today, Dom. 12 strikeouts for Madison Babcock and 6 hits for the Tritons. It's one or the other right now.
2-1 count on Gelb. Takes the next offering down low for ball 3. What's not feast or famine is Fix TV. It provides live streaming and recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Make sure you download the free mobile app on Apple and Android. That's ball 4.
So she's on, and she's got wheels. Look for her to take second right away. That would not surprise me on this first pitch to see Gelb take off for second. Get in scoring position. Maybe Massey knocks her in with a hit with a single. It'll just take a single if she gets to second base.
Massey 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Tried to lay down a bunt. Takes a called strike.
Maybe trying to draw the corners in and then loop something over. Big at bat here for the Tritons. She reached on that one and just dotted off the end of her bat. When you reach like that, it's hard to get any power behind that swing.
Yeah. Normally you're in a 2-strike job, maybe choking up the bat there, but that one just
shorten that swing.
Definitely. Looks like she will here. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss.
Boy, Babcock is something.
The Tritons leave 1 stranded. They do not score. Some excellent defense from the Foxes. We're all knotted at 2 as we go to inning number 7 on W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. The 7th inning is sponsored by SBS Plumbing. At SBS Plumbing, to save you money, we offer several pricing options. Start with a free estimate. Once you decide on the job, you can, if you wish, choose menu pricing. And with menu pricing, you know the exact guarantee price for your repair or installation before we arrive. SBS Plumbing, the best in the biz. Simpson still on the mound, deals a strike to begin the top half of the 7th inning. Swing and a high pop fly. Massey calling everyone off. She'll make the catch.
And that was a pinch hitter for Hannah Butler. That was Delaney Bombach on the pinch hit. So 1 up, 1 down. So this inning, Bombach, Fisher, and Steffes, 7, 8, 9.
Pitch inside for a ball. To the aforementioned Fisher. 0 for 2 so far today. Next offering upstairs.
Simpson 6 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, only one of them earned, a walk and a strikeout. Babcock 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned a walk and 13 strikeouts.
Ground ball third base side, fielded by Gelb. That's out number 2.
She's so solid over there.
Nice glove work there from number 4 in blue.
We go lane out, girls. Knocking her ring down.
So 2 down in the top half of the 7. Steffers will try to get something going for the Foxes. Up the middle, a base hit.
Nice hit by Avery.
She's got a 2-out single. Inning still alive for the Foxes.
Look at the dugout. I expect to see rally caps, Dom. I don't see them. I mean, come on now. You gotta get those hats turned around backwards. Everybody up on the fence, yelling and hooting and hollering, getting your team fired up.
I know. I thought those Fritos they were eating pregame would help them out there.
They should have saved those for now.
Next pitch from Simpson is ground fair down the first base line. Turning and heading for third is Steffres. She will be in safely.
Dom, I got to tell you, really nice job by Szymanski in getting that back into the infield as quickly as possible. When I saw that go by, I'm like, okay, that's a double and a run's going to score. It didn't happen. Nice job by Szymanski in right field. But now you got first and third with 2 out.
Simpson working with runners at the corners. And they're going to check on the ball here. It gives us a brief moment to talk about all Wisconsin tree services. On top of our incredible pricing, we also offer reliable service. You don't want to trust just anyone to remove or trim large trees that are looming. That one is pop foul. That are looming over your property. With 28 years of experience, there is no better choice when it comes to tree service. This is why we are the tree service Green Bay, Wisconsin, and the surrounding areas can rely on. Visit www.allwitreeservices.com. 1-1 count here on Skolkeski. Upstairs, ball 2.
And it's not necessarily the end of the world if you lose her. Unfortunately, Blob is next, but you don't have to be too careful because if you lose her, you don't walk in a run. Nobody scores. It's just another force out anywhere. Oh.
Base hit left field. That's going to score a run. That's going to get all the way to the fence. That will score 2. It's now 4-2 Fox Valley Lutheran. Huge swing of the bat there.
Yeah, Milena Sokolski really came through again. She did it in the first inning, and now she's doing it in the 7th.
That brings up Brooklyn Globe with an RBI chance.
That is a Bay Area granite and marble double.
That one popped out of play, foul.
Visit BAGM.com, Bay Area granite and marble. That's a huge play.
2 go-ahead runs in the top of the 7th. A ball ends up in the dirt. And in this game, you look at it on paper with the records being what they are. 13-6 Foxes against 8-11 Dragons, and they're playing them to a T through 6 2/3. Just couldn't quite get that third out. A bobble at short from Wall Drop. Nice play at first from Hiltz to end the inning. But damage done. The Foxes get 2 on the scoreboard. They're trying to close things out when we return to King Park. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
It's the bottom half of inning number 7. Triton's looking to come from behind and win this one over the Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran. Gives us one more chance to talk about Hummingbird Apparel. Why Hummingbird Apparel, you may ask. Gary, you may ask these questions. I certainly ask them all the time. Unlike large companies like BSN who make you sign contracts and are a 2 to 3 month turnaround, I don't have that time to wait. We have no contracts and are typically a 2-week turnaround on all orders. See, that's the key. Efficiency. That's what we're looking for. Visit hummingbirdaapparel.org to learn more.
And I'll tell you what, Dom, if you want to talk about responsiveness, I mean, it's unbelievable the responsiveness they have on questions and messages because they're the official apparel provider of W7. If I've got a message out to Josh at Hummingbird, it is almost every time within 5 minutes I have an answer. It's ridiculous. I'm like, Josh, dude, take a couple hours off, man. The guy's always working.
Megan Gelb is standing at the dish right now, working on Babcock, a 1-1 count.
So Gelb hitting for Starry.
Fouls one into the fence.
Gelb hitting 111 with a 238 on base percentage.
One, 2 is dealt outside.
Again, just get on. That's the key right now for Megan.
Big swing and a miss. Gelb is retired. That's out number 1.
4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for FEL. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Notre Dame. FEL 1 in the first, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. Notre Dame 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd.
Big swing and a miss there for Madison Szyminski at the plate. Next pitch is inside, a called strike 2 quickly, 0-2 on the right fielder.
115 pitches for Babcock, 76 strikes, and 14 strikeouts.
To say she's pitched a gem would be an understatement.
Yes, sir, there's 15.
Called strike 3.
And here's the thing, Dom, when you're down 2 in the 7th, you can't take a strike 3. I mean, you can't take those pitches. You got to come out with a hitter mentality that you got to get on some way, somehow. You can't be passive here. You have to be assertive, and if you swing and miss, then that's what happens. But you don't want to take a called strike 3.
2 outs. Back to the top of the order with Clarissa Peters. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Peters looking to get something going and bring the tying run to the dish. Bouncing ball, third baseline foul.
And Dom, regardless how this game turns out, I think there's a lot of positives for the Tritons you can take out of this.
Without question.
I mean, you're playing toe-to-toe with a really good team. A year ago, nobody would have thought this. This team continues to grow, to mature, to develop. Every game you see it happening.
0-2 pitch, swing and foul back. Peters staying alive.
And you're playing against a elite pitcher. She's going to be a Northeast Conference, first teamer for sure.
Eels ball one outside. Yeah, without question, she's pitched a phenomenal game today, in line for the win.
Bright future for this kid, I'm telling you, Babcock. Really bright future for her.
The 1-2 pitch to Peters. Downstairs just missed. Count even to 2-2.
Close.
Have a little fun up there now. Too far. Have a little fun. Need base runner.
Big spot here. 2-2 pitch to Peters. 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, and we'll take a brief timeout. Peters looking to keep this game going. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball, third base side foul.
Good contact by Clarissa. Again, nice game for her today. Clarissa 2 for 3 from the plate, a run scored, and also threw a runner out trying to steal second.
Really been the only batter that's found some consistent success against Babcock today.
Yep. Her and Gelb, Ella Gelb.
Yeah.
Both with 2 hits, that's it.
Right back to Babcock, a fitting finish. A gem thrown by the Foxes' ace. 1-3 on the putout. The Foxes win this one by 2. We'll have the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game interview coming up in just a moment. Your final from King Park on the campus of UWGB. The Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes 4 and the Notre Dame Tritons 2. We'll take a quick break, and Gary will be back with the star of the game after this. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
We are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It's Madison Babcock from Fox Valley Lutheran. Madison, nice game tonight.
Thank you.
So talk about your first of all, I thought your defense was fantastic, and I think you'll probably be the first person to say that. Can you just talk about the performance of the team tonight, how you guys did?
Yeah, Melena did a great job catching back there, and the defense was just always behind me. Elena had a great catch at short. Everyone was just working hard. And
what's it been like coming into this team? So, this is probably our third freshman in a row that's been our player of the game, and I hear kind of different responses. What's it been like for you coming into this team and just working your way in as part of this group?
Everyone has been so, kind, and especially the seniors. They're really nice, and they've really welcomed us freshmen.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's an important thing, right? I mean, team chemistry, you guys, especially you seniors, you guys know this, how important chemistry is in a team to be successful. You guys are now 14-6. This was a tough-fought game, but you kind of like games like that, right? I mean, you like a little competitive and, a little blood flowing, juices going, and just exciting, right?
Yeah.
What do you like about this team as a group, Madison? What's fun about it? What makes it fun? Come on in, you guys. Come on in.
I love playing with this team. Everyone is always so positive and supporting, and I love how we have a Christian-based school. And
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I'm just going to read. I'm going to embarrass you a little bit, but I'm going to read these stats because they're really impressive. So this season, 113 innings pitched and 153 strikeouts in 113 innings and only 16 walks, an ERA of 1.79, which if you don't know your baseball, softball stats, that's really, really, really good. Your offense came through for you in that sixth inning, and that's really had to make you excited to see that happen.
Melena had a great hit, and I was very excited.
What's the what's the goal that you guys are trying to accomplish this year? What do you want to see happen as we kind of start working our way towards the postseason?
Well, obviously the big goal is win state.
Aim for the top, right? I mean, why go for less than that, right?
Yeah, but we have to take it one game at a time. Make sure we're in every game.
You guys did that today. You played a really good Notre Dame. It's a really up-and-coming Notre Dame team, and you guys were able to keep your composure. No errors today defensively. That's a huge thing for a pitcher when you can count on your defense like that. Well, hey, nice job by all of you guys today. Madison Babcock is our Jolly Good Soda player of the game in Fox Valley Lutheran's 4-2 win over Notre Dame. We'll be back tomorrow. Doubleheader tomorrow. I'll be at Allen Kulwicki Park in Greenfield for New Berlin West and Pius. Connor will be right back here for Notre Dame and Pulaski. Until then, for our player of the game, Madison Babcock, for Dom D'Angelo, and for the victorious Lady Foxes, I'm Gary Witterman. You've been watching W7. One last thing, most important thing of all, we are W7 and we are for the girls. Have a good night, y'all.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.